You seen the title in the thumbnail. You already know what we're about to do. I'm gonna show you guys how to make crispy fish tacos. Buckle in, y'all ready? Get in your kitchen, let's go. All right guys, let's do a quick rundown of what we have. So right here we have our fish. Now guys, you can use any type of fish you want. You can use tilapia if you want. I'm using some red snapper. I love me some red snapper. And all I did was cut it into strips like this. We got some buttermilk here, fresh cilantro. We have some tomatoes here. I diced them real fine. Mayo, sriracha seasoning, some lime juice here, salt, onions. Right here I have a red and green jalapeno pepper chopped, salt, pepper, and thyme in this dish, chili flakes and paprika here, some baking powder, flour, some white pepper, some seafood seasoning, garlic salt, and some regular kosher salt there. Sounds like a lot. We have to season our flour, we got to season the fish, and we got to make our pico de gallo. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna season our buttermilk mixture, and we're gonna start off by adding our white pepper. Here we have our salt, garlic salt, and our seafood seasoning. We're gonna add that. I'm gonna give this a quick mix. Just like that. And I'm gonna bring our fish back over, add it right here, and we're gonna pour our buttermilk over our fish. And we're gonna let that marinate for about 20 to 30 minutes in the refrigerator. Doesn't need to marinate long, guys, and we're gonna come right back. All right, so while our fish is marinating, we're gonna go ahead and prepare our flour mixture. That way we can stay ahead of the game. We're gonna dump our flour here in this bowl, along with our baking powder, our paprika and chili flakes, our salt, pepper, and thyme. And we're just gonna get this a little mix like this. And guys, I'm gonna drop a little seafood seasoning in here. I like using that Hunter seafood seasoning. This is some really good stuff, that Hunter seafood seasoning. I'm gonna drop a little bit in there. I like the flavor of that. I'll leave a link below for you guys, go check that out. Gonna get it mixed up here real quick, and we're gonna set that aside, all right? So let's continue while we're letting that marinate. We're gonna make our mayo and sriracha sauce. So we're just gonna take our mayo, add it to this dish here. This is really simple to make. Add your sriracha sauce. And this is just a nice little sauce to add to the top of your fish tacos and get that just a good mix just like that. Guys, and this is what you have. So let's move this aside and continue. So while we're at it, let's go ahead and make our pico de gallo. We're gonna add our tomatoes here, our cilantro, those jalapenos, our onions. A bit too small here, I thought it was big enough. Let's trade this out real quick. This one here is pretty big. Put that over there. And our salt. And we're just gonna give this a good mix. Man, I love a good pico de gallo. All right, we're gonna sit this in the refrigerator until our fish is done, all right? All right, so we're about 20 minutes in. We let our fish marinate. You don't have to go too much longer than 20 to 30 minutes. I cut mine about 10 minutes short. So we have our flour here and I have a resting rack here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove our fish out of our marinade, shake off the excess like that. And we're just gonna add it here. Take that other hand, flip it over like that. And we're gonna let it rest here on this rack while we do the other pieces. Do one more. Get it fully coated, shake off that excess, lay it right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these babies completed, then we're gonna come right back. All right, so now we have all our fish battered. I have a pot with some oil heating up on the stove. I'm gonna wait till it get around 350, then we're gonna drop these babies in there. Now guys, if you want to, you can go ahead and start preparing your tortillas by adding them to a pan and warming them up however you wanna eat them. I'm gonna put mine in the pan and kind of toast both sides. I'm not gonna show you that. I mean, you guys know how to do that. So go ahead, heat up your oil, prepare your tortilla how you want it. You don't even have to heat it up if you don't want to. It's totally up to you. All right, so now it looks like our oil is ready to go. So I'm gonna drop a few pieces in there at a time, maybe about 4 or 5 pieces at a time. And we're gonna cook them to the golden, maybe about 3 or 4 minutes per batch. All right, guys, so we're about 4 minutes in. I think we're looking good right here. Nice and crispy. I'm gonna take a basket here remove them. And we're gonna sit these over in a warmer until our second batch is done. All right, take a look at that. All right, guys, so we're finishing up our last batch here. We're gonna go ahead and get this batch removed. That's what we have. We'll add it to our rack with our current batch. And let's head over to our cutting board. Now we fully cooked our fish pieces. Let's take a look at what we have, man. Look at that crispy. Oh man, that baby hot too. Guys, look at what we have. Oh man, that's what you want. So now we're gonna head over to our cutting board and we're gonna start building our tacos. This is the best part, all right? You ready? Let's go. Guys, and there you have it. Crispy fish tacos with a side of that Pico de Gallo. Guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. We're gonna go ahead and jump into quality control because it's time to test these babies out. You ready? Let's go. Yes. All right, guys, we back in here, quality control, and you see who I got with me?
Leia.
You know when I have tacos, she around. Now, she wasn't in that last taco recipe that I did. What was that? Was the carnitas?
Yeah.
I don't know why you wasn't in that.
Because it's too picante.
No, that was the chinga.
That was the thing.
The carnitas.
The carnitas. I don't even know why I was not in it.
I don't, maybe she wasn't here. But now she here and we got those
Oh, it looks so good.
fish tacos. So we're gonna give Leia one and you're gonna give your boy one. Man, guys, these babies smell so good. I tasted the Pico de Gallo. It's a little spicy, but you know.
I will try it.
We still gonna muscle through it, all right? I like that. You know, I had to put them jalapenos in there, so. All right, you ready? Let's go, all right. Now, they all crispy.
And they're good. The seasoning.
God, I use snapper, use tilapia, cod, whatever you got in your freezer, use it. So what do you think?
It was good. I like the seasoning.
So you recommend that they try it?
Yeah, I do.
Man, y'all heard. She recommends y'all try it, all right? So, till then, I'm your cook, Spinelli. This is All Wings Everything. And remember, guys, we're not chefs. We just cook a lot. And now I'm out.
Peace.
Peace.